What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and this is your top 5 threats video. This is the lead up to UFC 274. I think we might. I hopefully, if it comes down to fight week, and there's a lot of weight classes I haven't done, I'll probably just do all of them. But I like doing these, kind of like the lead up to a big pay per view. Um, you know, almost episodic. But I almost didn't do this video actually today. I was super tired. I've been so tired lately. I don't know why. I've been on a what's it called? A Bang Energy less diet. Like I have not been drinking Bang Energy, and I've had no energy. But yeah, man, I've been fucking dead. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this video done. Usually, I usually post them pretty early or do them a day before, and then post them like in the morning. But I didn't get that opportunity today. But yeah, man, let's talk about the top 5 threats in the lightweight division to the lightweight king, Charles Oliveira. I mean, man, what a champ, bro. He has really surprised me, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I was one of those guys that kind of doubted Charles in the beginning, but ever since that Michael Chandler fight, I was like, you know what? I'm done doubting this guy, man. He is legit, and I haven't picked against him since. So, um, he's done his thing. I The Dustin Poirier fight was amazing. What he was able to do there, that was incredible. He got the win there. That was a great fight. People don't give enough credit. That was a very competitive fight. A great lightweight fight, title fight. And it is what it is. He had a great fight with Michael Chandler for the belt. Uh, but he still has a lot of guys. He still has a lot of guys to look forward to, and I think there are some guys that could beat him. But I only think there's really one guy that has his number, but we'll go down. But yeah, let's talk about it. At number 5, I actually went with Alexander Volkanovski. Now, Volkanovski's my guy, and I think he could beat Charles Oliveira. But the only issue is I don't know if he's going to fight Charles Oliveira. I do think he is a threat to Charles. I think if he can get past the Korean Zombie and Max Holloway, at this point, I think he's earned a right to go fight for another belt. But the only issue is he has to do that. But he is a threat. I really do think he's a legit threat if they do fight. I think his wrestling and his ability to get out submissions make him a problem. And he's pretty good on the feet. He can match with Volk on the not Volk Charles on the feet, and I think it would be a really good, interesting stylistic fight. But I do think Charles, he can also give Volkanovski a lot of problems. But yeah, I think Volk was a good number 5 pick. But now let's get to the real lightweights. At number 4, I had to go with RDA, man. RDA, on a 2-fight win streak, he's kind of like the dark horse of the division, in my opinion. People forgot, man. This guy was a former champ, and he's doing his thing. I would have loved to see him fight Fiziev. I think he would have beat Fiziev, but obviously that opportunity is not there. I don't know what they're going to give RDA. He's beating Renato Moicano and Paul Felder, or his last 2 wins, and it's almost like he's fighting against time right now. I think he's 37, I'm pretty sure. But if he was able to match up with Charles, I think he can give Charles some problems, man. RDA puts on a lot of pressure. He's really well rounded, and he'll take him down, or he'll strike with him. He'll do things and put pressure on Charles, and he'll force Charles to fight. But I just do think the youth of Charles Oliveira might give RDA a problem, and I think he would best RDA if they did fight. But I think it would be a good fight. But yeah, at number 3, I do gotta go with the other part of the UFC 274 main event, Justin Gaethje. I actually think he is a big threat. I'm surprised that people are kind of like, I'm not saying everyone's like this, but a lot of people are acting like Justin Gaethje is like a walkover. Because my dad's a really big Justin Gaethje fan, and he's like been telling me like everyone thinks this is an easy fight for Charles, and it's not. It's not on the feet. It's a problem. It really is a problem for Charles. Charles has to be really smart with Justin, and if he gets caught, because Justin has really good offensive boxing, power punching combination volume. You know what I'm saying? He puts it on guys, and he doesn't like he does get tired, but the good thing about him is that he's not like a one hitter quitter. He's throwing flurries, right? He's throwing 2 to 3 punch combinations at you. He's not just throwing one. If you go look at his Tony Ferguson fight, you can see. If you look at his Michael Chandler fight, you can see it, especially in that second round. And all of his fights against Michael Johnson, right? You know, he's throwing a lot of punches. He might get tired. Don't get it twisted. He might. But if you go look at his longer fights, that's the problem. Like, he throws a lot of punches, and you can like, you know, move your head against one, right? And maybe the second, but when the third comes, it's really hard to avoid that, and you get touched. You know, we've seen what he does to guys when he touches them. He knocks them out. Now, obviously, Edson Barboza, Cerrone, and James Vick obviously have seen better days. Even Tony Ferguson have seen better days. But he's still a legit dude. Trevor Whitman, I might not be the biggest fan of him, but I do respect him as a coach. And that guy, he lost the first time for a lightweight championship. I don't think he's going to be willing to lose the second time. So they're going to be tough. I think Charles beats him, but I know they're going to be tough. And I respect the challenge. But in Glendale and Arizona, both Justin Gaethje and Rose will meet their makers. And Trevor Whitman's going to cry. But it is what it is. But at number 2, I had to put Islam Makhachev at number 2 as a threat. I think, you know, I might not be. Obviously, I'm taking Charles Oliveira to beat him. He has to pay for what he did to my guy Dan Hooker. But besides that, Islam, he's a good fighter. I might hate on him a little bit, but he's a good fighter. I think he's proven that. His ability to use his grappling and dominate guys. He's a good fighter. He's proven it. He's beaten legit dudes. He beat Dan Hooker. He's, you know, Thiago Moises. It is what it is, but he beat that guy. Drew Dober. But I think he's legit. I don't think he's a legit champion yet. I don't think he's there yet. But, I mean, his wrestling, his jiu-jitsu, his grappling, he matches up really well with Charles in that area. I think Charles has an extreme advantage on the feet. And I think Charles can survive on the ground with him, and I think that's where the fight's going to be really hard for Islam. I'm not saying Islam is bad on the feet. Like, he's a decent striker. Actually, I've seen him actually strike. You know, when he fought Davi Ramos, he completely did the striking part, you know. I mean, he did the striking game with him, and I don't think he wants to do that with Charles. If he does what he did against Davi Ramos with Charles, I think he's going to get knocked out, real talk. So I think it is an interesting fight. I like the fight, actually. I really do. And it's a big fight for AKA. You know, that's the thing that, you know, breaks my heart, is that I gotta hate on the AKA guy because it's my favorite gym. But if I'm being honest, I just think I just don't think he can beat Charles right now. I don't know why. I think I have to see him fight Beneil. And I think I just gave up my number 1 threat to Charles Oliveira. And that is Beneil Dariush. I think Beneil. Some people might think I'm crazy. I know Beneil's been knocked out before, right? But I don't think Charles can knock him out. I think Hernandez legitimately got lucky. I think Beneil's tough. His jiu-jitsu's good. And he's better on the feet than a lot of people give him credit for. His kicking game is great. You know, and he's also been knocked out by Edson Barboza. That's another one. I forgot about that. But his kicking game is great. He's a little sloppy, but if you're telling me who's better on the feet, Islam or Beneil, I'm gonna say Beneil. And I feel like Beneil will match up with Islam really well in the grappling, and I think Beneil will beat Islam. I'm just saying that right now. But besides that, I just feel like Beneil's grappling ability, his durability, and I know a lot of people don't give him enough credit for his durability, because, like, it's like the same thing. Like, I know people are going to get mad, but Charles has been, like, if we're talking about durability, you know what I'm saying? Like, Charles ain't the most durable. He's been getting dropped in his last 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't even want to hear, like, this durability debate, right? The thing is, I think Benny can do a lot of things to Charles that a lot of people aren't giving Benny credit for. He's a nightmare matchup for Charles. I really, really do think so. They were actually scheduled to fight after Charles had beat Kevin Lee. And I remember Benny in an interview had said, "Young man, you owe me a fight." And I just truly believe, you know, Benny, he's been through it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's made it to the top. He's gotten so far. Everyone's doubted him, you know what I'm saying? And he's the true comeback story, and I'd love to see a guy like that get the belt. Maybe it's a little biased for me, but I think he legit has a chance against Charles. You know, some people said the same thing when Glover fought Jan Blachowicz, who fucking won the belt. We saw what we saw. But it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, obviously, to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, and share the video. Go follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. Love y'all, and goodbye.